justice. Where are you? Michel and Linda are here.
Love you, Linda.
The world is justice. Will we ever find justice?
The courthouse the other day in the hallway, you're singing
Will
"Oh
we
Happy
know
Day."
justice when we see it? To be and down may I lead the way, hoping justice will win the day. Listener clues, finding justice where we can. Join us now, we're on the run. Justice is waiting, we'll see it done.
And happy Thanksgiving Eve. Hello there. What's going on?
Hi.
I'm already hungry for leftovers.
You're hungry for leftovers. Actually, I'm donating a turkey. I had enough at the local grocery store to have a frozen turkey. Interesting, they don't give you a fresh turkey, as I carted my shady butterball to the counter and said, "Okay, here's my shady butterball." And, "Oh, no, you picked the wrong one. It's only a frozen turkey that you can get." So, anyhow.
And so where does that go? Who gets that?
It's going to be one of the churches here. I'm going to donate to one of the churches here in the
Very
area.
nice. Very nice. Okay, so we were off this week, right? Yeah, we're off this week. So
We told everyone we're off this week. You were in Massachusetts yesterday covering the Kelsey Fitzsimmons case. We've been doing shows, and we'll have another show, a short on Friday. You won't want to miss that. That's going to be with Doug Weinstein, and he's going to go over the James Comey and Letitia James dismissals. All right. As a lawyer, not as politicians, we're going to go over them as lawyers. All right. And you're going to be surprised about some of our beliefs in the, shall we say, the defendants, and some of our beliefs in regard to what the court did. It's something you're not going to want to miss. Maybe with a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. Some of you may say a little bit stronger,
Yeah, sometimes for that subject you might. But that'll be Friday, and then on the weekend a little update on Mark Sanchez as well. So I was
Mark Sanchez. You know what? That's important. Jets.
No.
Jets.
Well,
yeah. Usually I wear a bag over my head when I talk.
Little did he know that was going to be the highlight of his career. So it's got issues since. So not only was I in Salem, Mass, yesterday for the Kelsey Fitzsimmons latest, but on Friday before I was in Plymouth, Mass. Now, it seems to me something happened in Plymouth. It seems very important this time of year. So when I was up there, I didn't really give a lot of thought to the fact that it was within a few days of Thanksgiving. Just like when I was in Salem, within a few days of Halloween. I'm on this holiday tour of some sort. You know what that means? Christmas is coming up. Where am I going to be? Where in the world is justice going to be?
Where in the world is justice?
For Christmas, where would I have to be? Bethlehem.
Bethlehem. But is that going to be? Are you going to Bethlehem in the Middle East, or are you going to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a very good question. Anyway, so while I was in Plymouth, I had been there many years before, and of course, when you go there, you got to go to Plymouth Rock. I mean, that's what's there. That's where the Pilgrims came ashore, right? So it's huge. So I had to go check it out. Well, I was less than impressed. And so I thought when I was there this time, for those who haven't been, I went, and for you, I was your eyes and ears and smart ass holery, because I was kind of giving a hard time to the fact that I call it the Plymouth Pebble. Okay, let's leave it at that. And we'll just take a moment here and watch this little tour that leads up to and includes the Plymouth Rock. So here's lovely Plymouth. Are you hearing this? See?
I'm hearing it.
Okay. Old buildings, classic Northeast town. Here we are on Water Street. The anticipation builds because now you're heading toward Plymouth Rock. And you'll start envisioning what Plymouth Rock might look like. And after all of the stories you heard from grade school and beyond to where the amazing Pilgrims first landed. Okay, well, let's see that they always, anytime you're near some sort of alleged tourist thingy, You got that, okay? Well, I'm going to show you the rock. Okay, so get ready. You would think it might be rising above the street. Massive American flag. You would think it might be rising above the horizon here, just looming large over everybody and everything. Look at, see, there's apparently a news crew here. It looks like they're filming something, some event in a large white tent. But the rock still in front of us. It's 400. Look at that. It's 400 feet ahead of us. The amazing, unbelievable. Do it sound like I'm being sarcastic? Oh yeah, it looks like they're going to have some sort of. Oh, they have a parade coming here, I think, this weekend, and maybe they'll have the rock in a float. Anyway, yeah, am I making fun of the rock? Kinda, because it is, you know, maybe less than you might have anticipated. Look at the structure that surrounds the rock. Look at that. Is that impressive? And there's all the people. They're looking down. They're looking. What are they looking at? What's down there? Stand by. Okay, so quick parking there at, I don't know, I'm sure it's called the official Pilgrim parking spots. Anyway, you see Pilgrim's Corner there.
Let me shopping. That looks like a good
And a school bus or two, just reminding us it's just kids are going to school, just like a normal town, right? If you happen to be the place where you believe the Pilgrims first came ashore. So here's the
souvenir
area
along there somewhere.
General Bay. It's not called General Bay. I'm just saying general kind of a bay area. Let's see. See that little ship over there in the distance? That apparently is the knockoff of the Mayflower. What? No Santa Maria? No Pinta? Why are they discriminating against the other boats? I don't get it.
Yeah.
This, as you can imagine, is a major tourist spot for the kiddies. And it would be cool if, you know, you're a young kid in grade school and you're hearing about the Pilgrims and the first Thanksgiving. Obviously, within a week of that, this is a little busy. But, you know, you come to where you've heard all of these stories about the Pilgrims and the landing. And there's the knockoff Mayflower. And I'm sure people see that and they say, man, it's kind of small. Let me see if I can get a little better look here as I'm walking over toward the rock. What's a piece of history without a souvenir shop?
That'd be me. I'd be shopping.
Hello, sir. So here we are. It's kind of, over this bay area over here. It comes in this way. Oh, here's something you didn't know they brought us. Yeah, on the Mayflower, they had the first outdoor porta potties. It's amazing. Quite the contribution. Okay, so there's the mausoleum. I mean, the rock. I mean, if you didn't have this massive structure here, you would never know this is Plymouth Rock. Have you seen it? Do you see it yet? Are you? I'm going to creep over here on the side. Oh, well, let me tell you this. It doesn't come out from underneath this structure.
Maybe the structure was carved from a rock.
You're ready. You're going to be amazed. Are you ready? And I apologize for poo-pooing the rock. Get ready. Get ready. There it is. There's the rock.
It's
Plymouth Rock. How do we know it's the right rock? It has 1620 stamped right on it. How could it be anything else, right? Let me get a selfie. Can I get a selfie with the rock? Okay, there we go. Okay, so
look at you with the rock. It sounds like it's
that
like
ends
the
your
Mona
walking
Lisa.
tour of the rock. I may have just saved you a lot of money. Honestly, it's a very interesting part of the world. The story sort of surpasses reality, but if you want to check out New England, quintessential part of New England, this would be the place. And say hi to the rock.
And so when you celebrate Thanksgiving, Celebrate
Yes.
Thanksgiving. Remember, we had to look it up. We looked it up. We said, how did Thanksgiving become Thanksgiving? We learned that President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed it a national holiday in 1863. And then we learned, though, because I guess
remember that.
it was being celebrated at different times. President Franklin D. Roosevelt said in 1941 that it was going to be on the fourth Thursday of every November. So, that's why sometimes it seems early, it seems late.
Was there any reason for that? To pick
Well,
the
we all
fourth
celebrate
Thursday?
Well, I love the fact that for the most part, you get 4 days off. When I had my first job after clerking for the appellate division judge, and I had to go to work for a big law firm, and they said, you have to work the day after Thanksgiving. I said, what? Wait, what? My whole school life, the day after Thanksgiving's been a holiday to shop.
Black Friday.
But also, if many people have turkeys and celebrate with an abundance of food. Many people don't have food. As I said, I'm getting a free turkey. I'm donating it to a food bank. If you can donate to food banks, please do. And many people don't eat turkeys, but there are turkey substitutes that you can have. The whole point is just to be thankful for what you have.
Exactly. I'm thankful for what we have here, whatever this is that we've built, that we've constructed. Not as impressive as the structure around the rock, but it's something, and we appreciate everybody being here, and we are thankful for you folks.
And we have one other guest, because the other day you showed Domino, who kind of barked and looked up. Well, I have. There you go. That is Tubi the poodle resting.
Resting. It's so funny because with that, I guess that's a rug, right?
It's a rug. That's a rug actually designed by my neighbors who designed for the Design Warehouse.
If you look at it, it looks like like he could be upright and jumping. You know what I mean? It's like it has a. Yeah, that's very interesting. That's how I'm seeing
it. He's getting ready for his Thanksgiving dinner. Don't forget your pets, your animals, your friends, your family, and people that don't have someone to celebrate what they have with.
Yes, good sentiment. Enjoy the rest of the holiday, folks. We will see you again soon. We are Justice Served TV. Hey,
and don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and notify. We're trying to get to that 33,000 number with your help.
And try to do the right thing. I said, let me try it again. And try to do the right thing.